Good morning to all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am happy to see you together here. I have selected problems with MBO. Let me commence my presentation. Next one, MBO. MBO has certain weakness or difficulties. They are either inherent in the system to the poor implement of the system. Next one, inadequate top management support. The top management consider MBO as a panacea for all problems they face. They implement MBO by delegating it somebody else. Without the consent, participation, and strong support of the top management, MBO does not work successfully. Next one, inadequate explanation of MBO. MBO can succeed only when employees and managers at various levels are made to understand right from the introduction stage. MBO will not work if it is not adequately explained. Next one, poorly defined objectives. MBO can succeed only when objectives are set in measurable terms. It is difficult to establish objectives in the following cases, that is, short term objectives and unimportant ones in very volatile environments. Next one, personality conflicts. MBO is not appropriate for all levels and everyone. It will succeed only when managers and subordinates feel comfortable with it and willing to participate in it. In case of personality conflict between supervisors and subordinates, it will set up MBO. Next one, lack of training. To ensure that MBO work, it absolutely essential for the manager to use a moderate leadership style. The manager is not prepared to consider the influence of uncontrollable external factors about unrealistic objectives, then there exists no two-way communication. Next one, inadequate reinforcement of MBO. MBO work well when proper feedback is provided by holding meeting at periodic interval. They are to be held frequently to generate necessary feedback. The supervisor must get with the subordinate at the appropriate time. This will facilitate him to share with his superior the accomplishment and problems. Next one, rigidity. MBO tend to introduce inflexibility in the organization. The set goals are to be reviewed and modified as and when needed. The superior may not be prepared to modify objectives because of fear of insistence from employees. This type of situation is to be handled effectively. Next one, costly process. MBO is costly and time consuming. It is time consuming because it requires a lot of time to be spent on meeting for setting objectives and for review. It is costly because it takes away the time for managing to a greater extent. Next one, over emphasis on paperwork. MBO is essentially a philosophy management. When organizations convert this approach into costly, technique oriented paperwork, they virtually kill spirit of it. Organization may design various forms to vouch the performance. The huge volume of paperwork will be resisted by both employees and managers and the MBO process as well. Thank you, one and all.